Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Oh, god dang it, I was just here. Actually, out of curiosity, can I enter the treasury now? Hehehehe. Aww. Well, what's the purpose of that then? I guess I'll just make my way out of here. I'll just teleport, really. Saves me a lot of time.
We've reached our destination.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've
What?
got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
I thought I could do the cat.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
No, we're full.
Huh?
I'm joking.
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
Not yet.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Alright, the team has grown. Something suspicious going on. So if I said, like, if not, you gotta hand over the shades. Get in the back. Carmeds and freedom. Oh my goodness. I'll just do this off screen. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Hey, look at the party.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elda Menencia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danins and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Okay. Shit means everyone's. I gotta give everyone new outfits now. Jeez. Let's look for Alphen. He doesn't change his outfit. He keeps the same one.
I think Hoodle senses something.
The bird nearby. I mean, owl nearby.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
Damn, are we getting close to the end game?
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way,
I really wonder.
we'll take them down and that'll be that.
What's this thing?
A red jasmine. There's an owl nearby, but where? Oh, he's gone. Where, Hoodle? Wait, I hear it. The fuck is it at? I just heard it now. Oh my goodness! Oh, there it is! I see it. How the fuck? Okay. Devil's tail. Look at him go! Majestic little things. Oh my goodness.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
We'll check it later. So everyone's part of the team. Everyone gets their own shades.
There's something in the water.
What?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Oh, this is how we start the fishing thing. Okay. Oh, you play as her. Okay. Yeet. Ah, yes. Riveting gameplay of 2021.
Reel it in.
What? 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 I'm so good. What the hell? Also,
catch
those
something big next
animations. What
time.
the fuck was
You
those?
take your fishing pretty seriously.
Oh, so she's the fishing person. Okay. You know what? We're done. Well, I'll do more later off screen, but okay.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
Her head.
Like that. Maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Shion's head.
Okay!
Oh. Invitation to fish. Oh. Okay. Let's move on. Oh, it's already knocked out soldier.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can.
Okay, finally. Huh? What? The shades, I swear.
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Jeez.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Is there another one? There is another one.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Any more? Okay. Get the rest, finally. We haven't had one of these in a minute.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
Yeah.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Law, have you been staring?
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Oh, okay. We'll do him.
Care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as Lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Once I learned his voice act is supposed to be fucking Tristan.
Shall we get moving?
I can't get that in my head now. Oh, actually, let's change up the groups a little bit here. Nope, not that. Where's it at? There we go. So they're in the back. What I'm gonna do, unfortunately, I'm gonna put you back there. I'm gonna put my boy Dohalimine up front. Oh, yes. Still broke. Oh, I just made a crap ton of money. Shit. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. That's a better sword. A better weapon. Better of everything. Oh, I am gonna need to do some off-screen grinding to get these. Oh, the ranch. Horse? We have horse meat? Oh, I have more off-screen things I gotta do. Ugh. Alright. What lies ahead?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Birds! Item! Go around the birds, I will. Get an item, I will. Birds are not moving. Run fast, I will. Ah! Ah, fuck.
All right.
Secret weapon? Oh, that's right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. Can't get out
It's
of
like
this.
trying to keep up with a wall.
Demon Fang.
My astral raging blood.
The earth throbs in
Freeze Lancer, get us in the wind. Sleep now.
Move.
Take this.
Reload.
You're finished.
Yeah, so he interrupts their attacks as well. But unlike Laws where he knocks them out, he just... Wait, what? Nullifies?
This one's got your name on it.
Is he... Was he riding it? Was he riding the fire? I'm sorry?
Raging cascade.
Take this.
By the power.
Negative gate? What the fuck is that?
You require negative no further.
Do it. Tempest Whirl.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that. Unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher? Oh. Oh, it's for endgame stuff. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I can have more. Oh, that's cool. Hold up.
I
Oh, God.
sense a strange power from this.
I...
Oh, I can have a second set. That's cool. I always want to have a next one. Oh, lightning thrust. Yeah, we have some of those. How do I? Okay. Whatever ones I don't have here. I don't have. Okay, Stardust. Wait. Oh, that's like big enemies. Okay.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time.
Oh, where's it at? Was it here? No. Was it here? No. Where was it at? I saw that thing. Artifacts. Okay. So they're just bonuses you can get. Neat.
Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Ooh, Peach Girl. Birds, let me through. I must get through. What am I looking at here? Let's go left first, actually. I need to do some off-screen farming. I hear something behind me. Ah, fuck. Ooh, I'm a little bit under level, I just noticed.
Astral energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Money! That was actually worth coming this way. That it? Okay. Let's get out of here. Man, just gonna sneak by.
It's
I
so
have
hilly
losers.
around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Dang. Okay.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Don't look at me, don't look at me. Oh no. No!
Get lost!
Look at him!
All yours, Kisara.
What the
This one's got your name on it!
He's riding it, bro!
There's no more to...
In an instant. Impact block. Not a chance.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
And thus our strength yet grows.
What was the purpose of that one? Weird. Oh, don't mind me, don't mind me. Speedrun!
More Danon runes here too, I see.
Oh, wow.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Ooh, a red sage. I have a few materials which I should use.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Stars just a...
Oh, that's like multiple routes I could take.
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Cowabunga! Oh, we're not out of the woods yet. Oh my goodness. Don't mind me, don't mind me.
There.
I feel like I missed some stuff.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Jeez!
Well, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Rinwell was like, nah.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed
I mean,
out when
he's
you just
right.
focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn?
Law's like, I'm out.
Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
I'm pretty sure Dohlemin's first night here was horrified on both Elephant and Law just massacring their food. He was like, what am I looking at here? A bunch of wild animals just devouring their food. I wonder what his views on Xion is for eating food. I feel like Xion's like the same thing, but like proper. Consumes it whole, but you don't see it happen. What's up here? Ooh, new crystals that I don't even have. Okay. And this place is far up here. Hope I'm going the right way. Or if not, then I'm fine. Doesn't matter, really. What the? This place looks sketchy as hell. Wait, why is there a bonfire that way? There's no tower. What the fuck is up here? I don't know which way I'm going exactly.
What's that big tower over there?
That's what I'm saying, Alphen. Let's go investigate. Oh, there's a campfire and everything up ahead.
We should be able to cook here.
Something tells us something's about to happen. Shit's about to go down, maybe.
There are still so many creatures.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
We just had this
It is a
talk
little
already.
strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Oh no, she's
Point
the
taken.
motherly
Do you just like looking after
person of the
people?
group.
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's like a motherly character. I feel like we're gonna need this for what's up ahead.
Hey, that actually came out.
Kisara.
Let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
I am scared on what lies ahead. Wait, there's an item down there. No, I can't jump over here. I hope I went the wrong way. If not, then wham, about to find out where this took me. Let's go. Okay.
Not this way, I guess.
What the fuck? Can I not go through here yet? Unless I gotta jump, maybe? I don't know. Let's find here. I guess I don't go through here yet. Man, it's dumb. Unless I just got a cowabunga!
Not this way, I guess.
What? Ah! Oh no. Guess I don't go through here yet. Man. Let's keep trying one more time. If not, then I'll just cut to the next part. No!
Not this way, I guess.
I didn't jump!
Not this way, I guess.
Son of a bitch! Alright, fine, I'll just fast travel back. Yeah. It's shorter. I don't have to run that far. Guess I have to come back here later.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Hey, new equipment! misread the landing.
Alright, we're back. What? What's going on with there?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
We just rested like 2 minutes
I
ago.
second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Okay.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
What? Just okay. I need a break. Huh? Whoa, shit! This is a motherfucker!
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Oh shit! Oh no. He's just sliding!
He's tough.
Who the fuck is this guy?
You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire. Then why
Goddamn
are
on
we
the level!
Who even are you? Fool, no further. Take this. Take this. Enjoy.
I'm not ready for this! This is way too soon! Ah! He killed me!
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord? I never miss.
Sit! Bro! Oh my goodness! He's kicking my ass! Ah! Run! Law punch him! I didn't do shit! Nah, fam, now! Nah! Oh, fuck! He landed that one. The move! He can dance!
I couldn't make it in time.
Take him!
In a bind?
Don't suffer in silence. Die.
Oh my goodness, he hits like a truck. I'm underleveled. Oh my goodness. Good sir, I don't appreciate that. Hey, Shion, I'm gonna need one. Oh, Shion's about to die. You know what? I'm just gonna do one of these. Shion, you're better off. Okay, thank goodness. Lock, get him. Give him the 1-2. Oh my goodness! Ah, I'm dead again! Oh, they went down again. Oh my goodness. Random boss right off the bat. Don't mean I'm gonna need you to not die on me, bud. Oh. Oh shit. Second. Wait, he can heal too? I need to check his moves. Where's this one? Fuck it. We'll take this. It's not. Oh, was that it? I wasted some potions for this. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah! Rinwell! Shit! Who don't know? Oh shit! Oh!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Oh!
A wretch like you?
What?
Till next time.
Who the fuck are you, my dude?
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
Goddamn random ass boss fight!
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Huh?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Also, Dolan got his ass kicked there. I was like, the boss when you fight him and the boss when he joins your party. Yeah.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Fuck.
Hey,
Oh,
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time.
hey, I
Please,
tried.
Stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Is there another one? No. Okay, well, I'm just gonna push on to the next one real quick. Jesus Christ, like, oh, boss fight feels like shit. Whoa. This looks, oh my god, it looks depressing as hell. Oh shit. Oh my
are
god.
we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
Alright. On to the next one.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no
Oh,
one
wait.
here?
Like I said, until the next one. See ya.